Good morning and welcome to Fishing with Andre. Today I'm going back out on Bay of Quinte and it's pretty early. It's 4:51 right now. Packing up all my stuff, getting my lunch ready, getting all stuff that I need for my day. So I usually do pack myself a couple of sandwiches. Coffee's brewing right now. I always bring water. I like to put mine in a thermos because it doesn't freeze when I'm out in the ice. It lasts longer. And yeah, that's it. I got me a nice big thermos for coffee. Fits basically 2 large McDonald coffees with 2 milk, 2 sugars. Cause I love my double with milks. And what I usually do for a tip for my thermos is I like to boil some water beforehand for a good half hour before I get my coffee at McDonald's. And then I'll put the hot boiling water in my thermos, and then my thermos will stay nice and warm for when I get my coffee. Throw the coffee in there, it doesn't cool my coffee down, it stays nice and hot. So it's always a good tip to do. I've got most of my stuff ready here. I'm just getting the trailer, getting on my sled ready. I set out my tent last night to dry because obviously there's a lot of water on the ice last night, so it's always good to dry out your stuff. Never leave it in the car overnight. A, your tent will rot a lot quicker, and B, hey, if you want your stuff to last, you gotta take care of it, right? So stay tuned. Hopefully I catch something big today, and it'd be awesome to have something I can put on the put on Facebook so you guys can see, and hopefully you guys can enjoy some fishing today. Well, in less than 5 I'm set up. The sun's starting to come up, so the bite's going to be good. I gotta get to do some fishing. And as you can see, I'm all by myself, so let's hope that I can get some fish today. Alright, I'm all set up. I'm here down. Hopefully we can get some fish. Just started the heater, sun's just starting to rise. Line's in the water. Let's hope for the best. It'd be nice if we can get some action for you guys so you can actually see what we're catching. Bay of Quinte is renowned to having big walleye. Today it'd be nice to get a trophy fish, but I wouldn't mind quantity today instead of quality. Catch a couple for the ice, for the deep freeze. Like I said in the previous videos, me and my family, we actually like eating walleye. It's really good eating. For my maritimer friends, if you guys eat cod, walleye would be, I guess, your replacement for it. Walleye is really good white meat. If you can catch what I call eaters, anything under 2 pounds basically. So I'm fishing in 25 feet of water, basically in the middle of the channel. Walleye come in from the big lake, come up this bay and come to feed. They've been hammering the walleye pretty hard lately, so hopefully a morning bite today will be good. I'm all by myself here, so I'll try a variety of different lures. I'll try my jig wraps, I'll try my spoons, I'll try my little crankbait that I got. We'll see what that does. And yeah, there is whitefish here as well, and there is jumbo perch. Yeah, it'd be cool to get a jumbo perch on the ice for you guys. You guys would be pretty impressed how big they get here. Last time I was on Bay of Quinte, I caught a 14-inch perch, and it had a big belly. So let's see what we can catch today. Non-stop action. I got my hummingbird all set up.
My ice 35. For those of you who like ice fishing but don't have a flasher or a fish finder, you can do the same thing. It works very best. I know a lot of fellows that come out here without it and they still catch. I find it's a really good tool to have, especially if you're big into fishing like I am. I fish a lot of different species, a lot of different lakes, and I would say that this has been my best piece of equipment that I bought yet, except for my tent. Obviously, the tent's the big thing too. So my tent, just a Canadian Tire special on Outbound. I bought on special, 150 bucks. It's a 2-person tent. It's really small. It's only 22 cubic feet. Can barely stand up in it, and I'm only 5'7", so if you're a tall person, this is not really made for you. But it gets me for what I need, and like I said, the smaller the better. I don't like having big bulky stuff to carry out. I'm all by myself. Some guys, most guys have 4-wheelers or snowmobiles to pull out their sleds, so we'll see. Nothing yet. Let's hope we can catch something. I'm really eager to get a walleye on the ice. Last time I put a walleye on the ice was 2017, and I was with Marty. Same place here on Bay of Quinte, different location. The ice got a double ice on it today. The ice froze over, or the slush froze over the ice. So I'd say there's a good 4, 5, 6 inches of slush and ice on top of the 7 or 8 inches of ice that are underneath. So it could be dangerous. When you come out, make sure you bring spud bar. Always spud your way through. I'm by myself, so what I like to do is my wife knows where I'm at. I give her a location so she knows if I don't answer back in a while, she'll start getting worried. So I got a jig wrap on right now. I'm going to try with that one first. Do that for the first half hour. If that doesn't work, I'll probably put a Swedish pimple on. Then work my way around the tool or my tackle box like I usually do. It was slow yesterday. It'll probably be the same thing again today. It'll be slow. But I got the heater on. Got it all set up. Got my flasher, the heater. Got my tackle box. Then over here, I got my minnows and my thermos. And I like to set up my my machine, and I make it as a cup holder. I put my coffee on it. It's pretty cool. Well, I've been fishing for over an hour now. Almost 8:30. Sun's up. I marked some stuff, but got nothing to bite. Changed it up. Tried different friggin' jigging wraps. I tried different spoons. Right now I'm on a little Clio. It's a Williams. It's golden and red. And we'll see if that'll help. I don't think the walleye are running very much, and if the marks that I do get, I feel like it's perch or whitefish because they're not aggressive. They're coming up slowly to look at my lure. I'm jigging it in their face. I'm trying to bring them up. They don't seem like they're too interested, so I'm just wondering, am I not doing that? I don't have the proper recipe or proper technique? If anybody of my friends on Facebook or any kind of social media that you're on, if you're a walleye fisherman and you like ice fishing, drop me some comments. Let me know how you guys do it. Send me some info through personal message if you don't want to give up your fishing techniques and your fishing holes. I'm on Bay of Quinte. Obviously, Bay of Quinte is pretty big. There's a couple different good spots that you can go. I'm on Huffs right now, so basically I would say probably 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes away from Napanee. And it's a far drive for me because I live all the way to the other side of Kingston on base, so for me to get down here it's like an hour 15 drive. I really don't want to get skunked today. I really want to put something on the ice. It's crazy because I got fish fever. I finally got a week off of work where I can do a bit of fishing, and I ain't freaking catching anything. I'm gonna break this curse. My buddy Matt yesterday caught a nice little one. He let me harvest it. I filleted it up. Did a quick little video of it there. I'll probably post it up. But I didn't do a video of how to fillet it because there's tons of videos on YouTube that you can watch for that, for tutorials or whatever whatnots. I'm no specialist. I just learned through the grapevine, watching people and watching videos on YouTube, basically. But I got 2 nice fillets out of it. Nice good lunch for me and the wife and the kids. Oh, I've got a mark. Let's see if we can get them to bite now. Nope, gone. I got them coming up, but they don't want to friggin' bite. I don't get it. Is it perch or whitefish or just bait fish? It's hard to tell when you got your sensitivity turned all the way up. Really don't know what works here, man. Like I've said, I've tried all kind of different friggin' lures. Well, not all kinds. I tried 3 different lures this morning. I'm on my 3rd one now. I started with this kind of jig wrap. Then I tried my perch colored jig wrap. I'm on a spoon right now. Now, for walleye, is it better to always be jigging, always be moving? Is it better to be just stationary? I find when I leave my line dead for a while, they come up and see what it is, and they don't bite. And then when I'm jigging and moving up and down, they just come up to smell it, and then they take off. So I guess that's why they call it fishing and not catching. But when you have something like this, it's frustrating because you can see them come up to your lure. Which, when you look at it, this is my lure right here, going up and down. And then fish come up from underneath, from the bottom, or the top, depends which way they're coming in. Still nothing. Like,
going to be a constant battle to try and get something to bite. Hopefully I'll get some footage for you guys. So I just missed a chance on a mark. Came flying in, I was bouncing off the bottom and I missed it. I'm thinking it was a perch or something because it wasn't a hard bite. It wasn't a walleye bite. Could have been a whitefish also, but it was a freaking big mark. It was right on my flasher, so usually a nice big red mark means a good sized fish. It's frustrating, especially when you got a flasher or a fish finder and you can see them come up and bite and you miss that hook set. Well, I guess that's part of fishing though, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean you're always catching. Still no fish on the ice though. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm thinking by lunchtime I'm going to be out of here. Bite's not strong today, there's nothing coming in. Like, I'd even be happy with perch right now. Like, obviously I'm here for walleye, but if the friggin' walleye ain't biting, I'll take perch too, but perch are not even there. Wonder if that low pressure that came in there the last couple of days have changed up the fishing. This morning coming in, frig, it was minus 21 with windshield, and they're announcing plus 2 tomorrow. Like, friggin' 23-degree difference in 24 hours. That's crazy. And tomorrow's segment is going to be a good one. We're going to go out and do some crappie fishing. At least I'll hopefully catch something, because crappie is usually a good bite, especially when the school's in. So I'll keep you guys updated. So just a little sneak peek of tomorrow's episode. Oh, here we go. Fish coming up. I got something on the mark. Just can't get him to bite, man. I don't know why. There we go. It's coming up. It's coming up. Back down. Can't get them to bite, man. I feel like that's perch coming right off the bottom and not biting like that. See, he's back up again. Back up again. Did you bite, you son of a gun? Man. I just want to get one fish on the ice. Like, fish gods are not being nice to me lately. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Do I need to stay stationary? Do I need to keep jigging? Like, I even tried different depths in the water column, right? Fish all the way in the bottom, fish midway, then back down to the bottom, fish midway. I find it's been helping a lot is when I tap it on the bottom, get the dust all going or the mud all riled up, and then I reel up a bit above that mud. They usually come up to see what it is. So I'm fishing about 2 or 3 feet off the bottom. And I'll go up and up and up and up, and then I'll go back down, and still no success. What do I need to do to get success? It's hard fishing, I'm not gonna lie to you. Drive friggin' all the way out here and not get nothing.
But it's 9 o'clock. Hopefully something can come in and bite my lure and make me a happy man, and I can go home with at least a couple fish. Start with one anyway. One would be good. I heard a lot of different methods for fishing walleye. You can use basically anything method that you want, but a lot of the guys I see or hear, they like to rip it all the time. Rip, 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 rip. And I'm guessing they're using spoons if they're doing that. I got a jig wrap. I don't like to rip it up and down too much, but I do like to keep it active, and I'll bounce, 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 and rip. Bounce, 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 and rip. I'll change it up. Sometimes I'll leave it die. I'll leave it like deadline for a while. When I leave it deadline, I find stuff come up to smell it, but nothing, like the marks come up, but they don't want to bite it. And then when I am ripping up and down and they are coming up and checking to see what it is still not getting any solid bites. I got that one solid bite and I missed my chance of, obviously I was doing something, and that's when they bite, is when you're friggin' busy and doing something. It's not easy being a videographer and a fisherman at the same time. I'm not set up. I don't have GoPros and all these mounts and all these friggin' expensive cameras. I'm just using my phone. It's got good quality video. Basically download your normal video editing app that's on any kind of Play Store that you got, or if you're on an iPhone it would be Apple Store, but whatever. But yeah, like if anybody of my friends out there are big in the video editing or any kind of vlogging or any kind of taking videos, I'd like to get some feedback on what's good and what's not good. What's a good app to video edit? The one that I have is pretty easy. It's basics. But if I'm going to start making big videos and actually start posting them online, I don't want to be there for days and days and days on end just to get one video up, right? I'm getting marks, multiple marks right now. That one's above mine. I'm going to bring it up, see if he'll bite. It's chasing. Gone. I really don't know what I'm doing, or what I should be doing. Marks are there, they're just not biting. Yeah, the last couple of days I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube on these guys that are fishing Bay of Quinte. One of them's a professional fisherman. The rest of them I think are local guys. And I was just watching tips and trips, right? Tips and tricks. So see if I can finesse how to fish better and what I'm doing wrong. So yesterday I was saying what not to do. This is what not to do. I'm not freaking catching fish. So what do I need to be doing to catching fish? Like, I had a nice school of perch come in a while ago, marking all kinds of stuff, but they didn't like my jig wrap, so I threw down the spoon. Didn't like the spoon either. I got my little crappie rod, my really light action that I can try tube jigs with, but Man, if I get a walleye on that little thing, I'm going to be in for a friggin' workout. It's only got, I want to say, 3 or 4 pound test line on it. It's really light action, and it's only made for crappie and perch and stuff. Although I have caught a 2-pound bass on it, and I did catch a 24-inch pike with that light action rod. Like, obviously it pulled drag, but I brought them in pretty good. And I ordered a new rod, new HT rod. This is an HT rod. This is a medium action. This is a 24-inch. I ordered a heavy action. I want to say it's a 32-inch. I bought it so I can go for Lakers, right? I got a mark coming up to my lure now. Yeah, they're coming up and they're not biting, and I don't know what to do. Like, that's a big red mark. That's gone. Oh, frick. Oh, Jeebus Wells. That's gotta be perch. It's not biting. Gotta give the little buddy a little shake every once in a while. Propane tank, when it seems to get under half, it doesn't want to spout out the propane good anymore, so give it a good shake. Flame stops sputtering, and now it's pushing hard again. I just keep mine on low. That way I don't burn through too many tanks of propane. It can last about 3 or 4 hours on low. If I got it on high, maximum 2 hours. So like I previously said, if I got any fishermen on my page, especially walleye guys, or any ice fishing guys at all, drop me some comments. Let me know what you're using, what's your techniques, and if you don't want the Facebook world to know and all your fishing enemies to know how you're fishing, just drop me a personal message. I'll keep your information safe with me. I've learned from others, obviously, and I use those techniques, and if you can teach me something new, I'll probably use those as well. It's the beauty about fishing, is you're always learning, and it's always evolving, and technology has stepped up its game. And now, okay, I got another mark coming up again. Just gonna deadline it, see what it does. Nope, not interested at all. I'm thinking I got a school of water perch coming in, because they'll be in and out on my screen. So what is my secret recipe that's gonna work? Oh well, we'll see. Still nothing. Well, no luck today, unfortunately. Morning bite was slow. The marks that I did get, I didn't capitalize, unfortunately. So I'm gonna make my way back home now and weigh my options on when I'm gonna go fishing. Like I told you guys, tomorrow I'm probably gonna go on fishing crappie. I got a partner that's coming with me. But today was not good. Nothing. So sorry guys, I didn't get no Bay of Quinte gold on the ice for yous. Maybe next time. Might try and come again this week. We'll see. I'll be better prepared. Thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in. And keep watching Fishing with Andre.